The new Ice Queen is hot enough to make you look twice, yet too cold to touch. And trust me, the more you look, the more the second part makes sense. Today we are not here to talk about damage number or team count. We are here to talk about who Promeia actually is. The silence, the guilt, the handcuffs she never takes off, and the terrifying gentleness buried underneath all of it. For those just meeting her, Promeia is an ice anomaly agent and one of the 4 known members of the Krampus Compliance Authority. But here's the thing, the other 3 are judges. They enforce rules, uphold the system, and maintain order. But Promeia is something else entirely. While the title is still a judge like the others, what she really does is execution. The ice storm that even the other judges step back from. And yet, watch her through the story. Watch her in the agent mission. She barely speaks, no hobbies, no personal interests outside of her duty. On the surface, she reads like a perfect soldier. Disciplined, bold, contained, but that's not who she really is. That's just an armor. To understand Promeia, we have to go back. Before Krampus, she was a sweeper in the outer ring. Her job was to eliminate corruption and ethereal threat, and she was exceptional at it. Efficient, ruthless, and loyal to the mission. Until the mission turned out to be a lie. She wasn't killing monsters, she was killing people. Innocent people. All in the name of a greater cause that didn't exist. And the moment that illusion shattered, everything shattered with it. What was left wasn't rage at the people who used her. It wasn't justice seeking. It was something much quieter and heavier. A person who looked at everything she had done and decided she had no one to blame but herself. That's the Promeia we know. Not a villain, not a hero. A person built from broken pieces, still carrying every single one of them. Now the handcuffs. The first thing you notice in her agent record. And they are not decorative, they are not symbolic in any comfortable way. They were conditions she set herself for agreeing to join the Krampus. She has the key, she could take them off whenever she wants, and she almost never does. Not during missions, not during fights, not in the downtime. The only exceptions are agent menu and one specific animation, which we'll get into in a second. She is not a prisoner. Zhao and the rest treat her with genuine respect. So why the cuffs? I have 2 theories. First is that they are a form of pendants. A physical reminder she refuses to let herself forget. Something that says death are beyond apologies. No matter how much she atones, those cuffs stay on because she doesn't believe she deserves to feel free. The second theory is darker. Her agent record hints it directly. Moths are destined to fade away in lightness night. But I don't see that as tragic. I'm waiting for judgment. Death is not my enemy. It's my salvation. She isn't just carrying guilt, she's waiting for punishment that fits the crime. And she joined an organization where her job is to be sent into absolute danger. That is not a coincidence. This is a real psychological pattern, and it's most documented in military veterans who were ordered to do things they later understood as atrocities. Not evil people. People who were loyal to a cause, lied to by people above them. And when the truth came out, instead of directing the anger outward, they turned it entirely inward. The label made changes to soldier, operative, enforcer, or whatever. The mechanism is the same. Now that animation, because it's almost completely different from everything else we know about her, the coldness is gone. There's something almost playful there. Something different. 2 theories. 1, she's taunting the enemy, trying to provoke them into taking her out, not to dinner. I mean what she lacks the courage to do herself. 2, without the cuff, something in her unlocks. Maybe some version of who she used to be before the guilt. Someone who actually enjoyed the fight. Who she might have been if none of this happened to her. I genuinely can't decide which one I believe. Let me know what you think in the comments. So let's pull it all together. Promeia is not looking for forgiveness. She's not even really looking for atonement in the traditional sense. She's looking for an ending. On her own terms, in the only language she still trusts. She's a textbook case study of what happens when blind loyalty is weaponized. She believed in the cause completely, and when it broke, instead of holding the people who built that cause accountable, she absorbed all of it herself. She is the victim who refuses to see herself as one. And psychologically, that's one of the most painful places a person can be. The guilt is constant, the shame runs deeper than the ice she's named for. And people like this tend to go one of 2 ways. They collapse inward into numbness, or they find a new arena to keep punishing themselves in. And guess which route she took? But why? Let me explain. Because for someone like Promeia, stillness isn't peace, it's a threat. The moment there is nothing to do, the silence rushes in, and the silence is where the memories live. And that's what makes her role in Krampus so quietly devastating. On paper, she's an enforcer. In reality, she has built herself perfectly, a structured reason to never stop, a system that requires her, a purpose that asks nothing of her except the one thing she's always been: dangerous. It fits her like a second skin because it was designed to. Not by Krampus, by her. The cruelest part, she's good at it. She's good at all of it. And every time she is, it just confirms the story she tells herself, that this is all she is, all she deserves to be. Not a person, just a consequence. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like and subscribe button for more ZZZ content and character analysis. And I'll leave you with this: don't mistake silence for emptiness, and don't mistake coldness for the absence of pain. Till next time.